Guys, I'm so happy that this story was posted onto Reddit today because I've been having such a hard time not talking about this. It is so juicy and I couldn't talk about it because I promised the person that told me that I wouldn't say anything, and obviously I couldn't post any evidence without revealing the source. But now that Big Trans has posted screenshots, I can finally come out about this. Not like that. Okay, so I hate to be one to gloat and say that I told you so, but I said that Angie was going to be on her way out anytime soon, and not only has she broken up with Wes, but she's already been replaced. This whole thing and the reason why they broke up is wild. So allegedly, Trained by E, who's another alpha in the Wes Watson crew, you know, the one that looks like a crackhead? Well, allegedly, he was texting Angie behind Wes's back, trying to hook up with her, basically hitting on her. And this is just so crazy to me because Wes is his whole world.
Morals and values. In life, that's what it comes down to. That's how the people are going to identify you and recognize you every day based off of your morals, your value, and how you present yourself.
Trained by E is nothing without Wes. His whole entire world revolves around Peggy Watson. And me, along with a lot of other people, had figured something was wrong when we saw that the whole crew had unfollowed Trained by E. I mean, Nick unfollowed him, Rob, Talk Tum, Tobias, even Big Mike. And speaking of Big Mike, which is the one that spray paints his beard on. Hold on, I gotta check out that beard again real quick. It just makes me laugh every time. God, that's just crazy work, isn't it? So anyways, he was DM'd by somebody on the inside, and this person asked Spray Paint Mike, what happened with E? He says he's being accused of something he didn't do. What did he do? Haha. And then Spray Paint Mike responds, bro, he was pillow talking with Angie and shit. And I guess also Gabby, like siding with Angie about Angie and Wes's beef. Wes ended up seeing the DMs in Angie's, and Gabby told that ass motherfucking dork to get lost and never come around again. I almost beat the fuck out of him. The he wouldn't get out of the car. And this person that responds is so freaking funny. Just like the perfect inside troll. They said, WTF, who the hell talks to his homie's girl on the low like that? Complete snake shit. Yeah, he's lucky he doesn't catch a beat down. Do him like the 7-foot black guy. WTF is he gonna do now? Wes is his whole life, LOL, which is what I'm saying. So then allegedly the day after Big Wes found out about the Trained by EDMs, that was the day that he installed cameras in the house to spy on Angie. And I talked about this in my last video. Actually, I think it was like 2 videos ago. But basically she was on her Instagram stories talking about how somebody, which we all know is Wes, had installed cameras in the house and was spying on her and was making her uncomfortable, and it felt creepy and manipulative, and that Wes has been out all night, every night lately. And Gabby, Wes's ex-girlfriend, has been popping up everywhere that he's at. But one thing I forgot to mention in that video was that she had posted this reel on her Instagram, and I couldn't help but notice the book she was reading. It's called Run Like Hell, which is all about recognizing, escaping, and healing from trauma bonds. And it's actually written by Nadine Macaluso, which is the real life wife of the Wolf of Wall Street. Not like the movie, Leonardo DiCaprio, but the guy that the movie was actually based on.
If you're trapped in a trauma bond or madly in love with a narcissist and can't get out of the relationship with them, you must read my book, Run Like Hell, a therapist's guide to recognizing, escaping, and healing from trauma bonds. Women from all over the world are telling me this is their survival guide.
And in the book, Nadine shares her own experience being in a traumatic and abusive relationship. She basically teaches other women how to break free from the shackles that men have on them. So I feel like for her to use this book in this reel almost like a prop was very intentional on her part. Like, she definitely knew what she was doing, and I feel like she was trying to signal something to people. So from what I hear from a trusted source is that Angie is now on her way out, and she says that Wes needs a lot of professional help. Per usual, I have an update, but I filmed this yesterday and today I'm editing, but I just went onto Instagram and I saw that Angie has posted pretty much insinuating that she's left the relationship. She's talking about how her nervous system is regulated and she woke up with so much creativity and all this shit. And it also sounds like she's taken a little bit of inspiration from Nadine, because she has said that she's also going to be writing a book, which, listen, I love that for her. I probably wouldn't read it, but maybe I would listen to it on audio. But all I gotta say is, girl, maybe get a little bit of help. get a ghostwriter. Just sit down, tell your story, and have somebody else come up with the words. That's all I'm saying. Not being me, just saying.
When you finally get a good night's rest and your nervous system actually feels safe, your creativity sparks again. And when that creativity comes back, it comes rushing like it never missed a beat. I have so much inside of me that I had to put it into a book, and I can't wait to share this journey with you.
And this is the shit I'm talking about with Angie. Like, she always seems to make the worst decisions possible at the worst times, especially for a mother. While yes, I guess I'm, proud of her and happy that she's leaving Wes. I definitely think it was the right thing to do. But don't you think it would have been a good idea to do this before you enrolled your 2 daughters into school? Her teenage daughter was already getting her uniform ready, getting it cleaned up, all excited, ready to go. And her toddler was definitely already going to school. She was already getting acclimated, already learning. So now you have to pull your 2 daughters out of school. Don't you think it would have been a good idea to do this? Well, I don't know, like before they were already comfortable in school, they're already getting used to it, so that they don't have to be the kids that are bouncing around from school to school because they have a mother who can't seem to get her shit together and provide a stable home for them. And this is my main issue with Angie. Don't worry, I'm gonna move on from this, but this has always been my main issue with her, is that she does not prioritize her kids or their well-being, and instead she prioritizes and worships materialism and hoe activities. And as much as she tries to say she doesn't, her actions prove otherwise. Okay, I'm moving on. So like I said, Angie is on her way out as we speak, and just like that, Wes has already replaced her. This new bombshell has entered the villa. He's jacked, he's tatted, he's ripped, rich, and rare. Yup, that quickly, with this goofy ass motherfucker named Clown Jose or some shit. And he's already got the lingo down.
You guys see the yachts, the dinners, the party, whatever the fuck, but we still stay accountable to ourselves and our habits because we know what we believe in, and men have to be jacked. I saw a whole bunch of dudes last night not even present because of how uncomfortable and unconfident they looked because they put no work into themselves. You guys, the self-work you put in you builds the self-worth in you. Get that?
Yeah, you guys see all the yachts Wes has been renting and all this shit around me that doesn't even belong to me? This guy cannot be serious.
When me and my guys roll up just straight covered in ink, blasted, jacked as fuck, you could tell we're different, you guys. Not even to talk shit. You could tell we're different. Everyone just looks around, they're like, what the fuck is wrong with these guys? These guys look fucking scary. What the fuck? You guys, work on yourselves, build the best you, and just, that's the only way you're going to be proud and enjoy the present in your life. You got one fucking life. Why are you settling for average?
What is this guy? 12 years old? Oh, they're covered in ink. They're scary. And you know what? Yeah, we can tell you're different because you're a bunch of goofy ass little bitches. And that's what makes you different, you silly hoe. And of course, he's already doing the Wes Watson morning routine where he does his push-ups, he watches music videos, and then he does laps around the garage to look at the cars, and then he takes Big Boy's nasty ass supplements. But I just want to know, is this broad living here now? Because I did hear something about how Wes needs money, so he needs somebody to move in and pay 50-50. But I thought he always said that paying 50-50 with your partner was for bitches. So is he really down that bad to where he literally needs a roommate to split the bills and the rent with 50-50? Because that's what it's starting to look like. Unless him and Wes are just having sleepovers, which is even weirder because we know for sure he's sleeping in one of Wes's beds. We know that for sure. So what the hell is going on here? If you've been watching Wes's stories lately since this whole Angie drama has been going down, you would have seen that he's been out every night on yachts partying it up, and this guy is either having a severe manic episode or he's on something because the man doesn't look right. I almost feel bad for him. What the fuck am I saying? No, I don't. I know a gacked motherfucker when I see one, and I'm so mad at myself for not screen recording these earlier because this isn't even bad. There were way worse ones where his eyes are bulging, literally bulging the fuck out of his head, worse than Sandy Dildo. What's his face? Clinton Clinton die. I just know this guy's down bad and he's going to be panhandling any day now. He's even been on his Instagram stories begging people to go on their podcast so that he can be featured and make some money, saying that he brings in all these views, trying to really sell himself. And he's even got dudes in his garage filming these lame ass music videos next to his cars. He's literally renting out his house now for videos. What is this, a fucking Airbnb? The last thing I would want is strangers coming into my home at all hours of the day and night to film their lame ass videos, or a roommate at 40 something years old. All for what? So you can keep up appearances and live in this place that you clearly can no longer afford? Damn, guys, Wes is down bad. He switched his girlfriend for Clown Jose. He got screwed over by his homie. And now he's scraping together whatever change he has to pay rent. All in a week. Ouch. Anyways, guys, that is all I have for you today. Please like this video if you liked it and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Take care.